We are Mia and Massi. We live on this beautiful island called Sicily. Join us on our adventures around the island and making and eating local cuisine, on our villa D.I.Ys and on our simple slow living. This is our Sicilian Dolce vita. Venite con noi.
Good morning!
Buona domenica!
Buona domenica, actually. Yeah.
Actually, buon compleanno, Massimo! Happy
Thank you.
birthday! It's Massi's birthday today.
Happy birthday to me.
So anyway, we don't know where we're going.
We are going there.
We're going there. We just got in the car and we were like, what should we do? Should we go to a restaurant? Nah, it's a beautiful day. Don't really want to be stuck in a restaurant, do we?
No, but we're gonna go and see some. So today is actually no like rain because it's been raining for the past few days. So
Beautiful day.
nice
yeah.
bit of sun, fresh air, and sea air as well. So yeah.
So we're thinking seaside. We do need something to eat. So if we find a nice little restaurant along the seaside,
Absolutely.
we'll nip in and have some lunch.
Yes.
We deserve it.
A coastal day today.
Nice. Let's go. An hour and a half in the car.
Was it that long?
I think it was. We ended up in Marzamemi. Marzamemi. It's like nearly 1 o'clock and we are starving.
Trying to get a bit hungry.
So we're going to look for a place to sit down and have a bite to eat.
Some food.
Now we remember there was a nice little restaurant here on the
There's
seafront.
Yeah, there is one here in front of us.
Let's go and have a little look.
Or have a see
Have a look
at the sea.
at the sea. Look how beautiful it is. Happy with the location, Massi? Can't go wrong, can we? He's been getting so many messages and calls for his birthday that he hasn't been able to sit down, which is lovely. Everyone loves Massi.
Stiamo mangiando a Marzamemi.
He's still speaking to his friend, but anyway, Massi's got zuppa di pesce, which looks amazing. Happy birthday, and I've just got fritto misto. And look at that. So we just finished our lunch here.
Yeah, it was good.
The restaurant was called La Conchiglietta, which means the little shell.
It's a tiny shell, yeah.
And it was amazing, okay?
Very, very nice. Actually, we have to walk it off because it was quite filling.
We do have to walk it off. I suppose it was a medium high. What would you say about the price?
It was above average price.
Yeah, but well worth it,
Worth it,
honestly.
yeah, worth every penny. It was nice.
A special day. It was Massi's birthday.
Yeah.
So we're going to go have a little walk around Marzamemi. There's lots of people around, so let's go.
And the sun's out.
Yeah.
C'è la luna in mezzo mare, mamma mia, mamma di dare. Figli miei, cutte dare, mamma mia, pensaci tu.
Nice bite.
Se tu togli la pesceola, e tu vai, e tu vieni, sempre lo pesce, ma lo tiene. Se ci picchi la fantasia, mi pisciuli e la figlia mia.
All right. He's the king today. You're the king today. Just today, okay? Stunning. Very sweet.
C'è la luna mezzo mare, mamma mia, mamma ridare. Figlie mie, tutte rare, mamma mia, pensaci tu. Siete tugno lo scappare, ito vai, ito vene, amate tu, marutere.
It's lovely and sunny, but it's windy. I was going to say freezing. It's
Cold
not.
and windy.
It's windy, yeah. Very windy.
I feel like Marzamemi and a lot of other little southern Sicilian villages, even southern Italian villages, are a content creator's heaven, honestly, because every little corner, every little area is full of beautiful things to film.
Mas, what are you looking at?
Well, now I was looking at these doors. These are the kind of doors that I'd like to restore.
These are really old doors, aren't they?
Yeah. They're falling apart, basically.
I tried to paint it like that. I should have
There's
just
some more over there.
left it outside. Incredible, hey? Oops.
Wow.
So after a great day in Marzamemi, eating at the restaurant for Massi's birthday, we had to stop off at the local cake shop in Floridia to pick up at least 2 slices of cake so we could take home and celebrate his birthday. So he picked up a cake that was called Sette Veli, which was just wonderful, full of chocolate. Here you are. And I just picked up a cheesecake, which I always make a mistake. I just feel like Sicilians do not know how to make good cheesecake, but it was okay. So the next day I started a little DIY job. It was just sanding down some cupboard doors that I have in one of the spare bedrooms. It's a pretty old door. I needed to sand it all down, and I had the paint in, and I gave it some paint just to make it look a little bit cleaner and newer. And that was my day. That was my job for the day, to be honest. That was the 31st of December, so I spent it doing some DIY jobs. And later on that evening, I went to my son's for dinner. I went to the local ferramenta, I love that name, ferramenta, which is the hardware store, to look for some doorknobs. Okay, it's been painted. Massi put the doors back on. This is a really, really old and not fantastic cupboard, so I'm just having to make miracles with what I've got. Anyway, in the end, I bought these lovely, tiny little doorknobs, porcelain, with this beautiful sort of rose painting, and they'll go there. But I have to wait for Massi to make a hole in the cupboard, so that's just gonna wait for a while until he comes. This room is a little bit of a storeroom. We keep our canoe in here, kayak, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, it's just a bit of a mess at the moment. But it's handy to have an extra room when, you know, family and friends come over. Anyway. So as I said, Massi has been so busy at work. I've hardly seen him. Maybe I've seen him for a couple of hours during the arc of the day. He's been extremely busy morning and afternoon, just preparing for loads of guests that were coming over, of course, for New Year's Eve and for the next days. I, of course, was invited by my son and his family to go over and have dinner with them for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Dai!
Dammi il potere.
Quando veramente sei? Non puoi, Matti, devi fare.
So dinner was prawn cocktail with a bowl of lentils, which brings us luck, brings money. These were the kids' starters.
Vittorio! Auguri! Come, tutto bene? A posto!
We had aubergine and swordfish pasta. The kids had tuna risotto. And then we had some fried fish, prawns in brandy, and some swordfish, crumb swordfish, and orange and fennel salad. Then we had a delicious light cake, a lemon light cake that my daughter-in-law made, which just cleansed the palate after all that fish. We then took the Prosecco down to the garden and watched the amazing fireworks from basically 3-4 little villages all stuck together. My son had bought a few fireworks for the kids, but I think the adults had more fun than the actual kids did, to be totally honest. Of course, we ended the evening with a nice slice of pandoro and then just a bit of dancing and messing about together with the kids. I wasn't feeling that great. I started to feel that I had a bit of a cold, but I still tried to join in the fun. Good morning, just with Karen for a little bit of a stroll in Ortigia. I haven't been here in ages. Well, we did come on the 24th, but it was very brief and it's very windy this morning. So we're just looking around at some shops and we're actually shocked at the amount of tourists that are here already. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So the first shop we went into was called Laghetti. Very, very beautiful shop. Tiny little shop. Very unique with lots of lovely, lovely things. Everything in Piazza Duomo was being dismantled after New Year's Eve and everything was going back to normal. My favorite alley. I absolutely love this alley. Next shop is called Tammy and this is where I usually buy my calendars from. Now that is a cafetiera. Another sweet shop with lovely t-shirts. Look at that. Beautiful. Big postcards. Beautiful prints. So I am back in Ortigia on my own. This time I am looking for the Orthodox Jewish baths. I know that there are 5 of them in a private home and you pay to go in. And I've lived here for so long and I've never ever been to see these baths, so I have today off, Saturday. I never have Saturday off, so I'm still on holiday, and I thought, why not? Let's go and look for these Orthodox baths, and have a little adventure there. So I'm taking you with me. Oh my goodness, what a letdown. So I drove all the way to Ortigia, I parked, I paid for parking, I found the place, and I was just in time to do a tour, but unfortunately they told me that I was not allowed to take any photos or any videos because the Jewish Orthodox Foundation, whatever, doesn't want anyone to take photos, which I suppose we have to respect their wishes.
But it's a shame because now I can't even show you guys. So sorry. So anyway, I'm in Ortigia. I'm going to see if I can try get into the museum while I'm here. Museum is closed. I guess it's just not my day, is it? Oh well. Let's go and see this beautiful carriage. This is Santa Lucia's carriage. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if they bring it out anymore. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they do for St. Lucia's Day. But look at it, eh? It's well preserved. And feeling a little bit gloomy about not finding anything open, I slowly made my way back through the beautiful streets of Ortigia, back to the car. So that was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? Or was it? I don't know. What do you think about the rule of going somewhere public and not being able to film or take photographs? How do you feel about that? And I feel that's the reason why I've probably never seen this place, because it's never been advertised. No one's ever posted any photos or videos. Maybe they want to keep it for themselves. Maybe they want an exclusive sort of, maybe they want people to go. That's why, because, you know, no one posts any photos. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Anyway, I picked up an arancino. So I'm going to drown my sorrows in one of these.
Right, babe, I've come up with an idea. Because you're feeling so down and whatever, I'm going to make you feel a lot better with this beautiful, tasty bread and butter pudding. Very easy. But I'm not using bread, as you can see. I've taken a panettone, cut it up in pieces. It's actually half a panettone because there's only two of us. I've got these crusts, which I'll show you what I'll do with them now. It's a bit of a mix of a recipe from what I've seen and watched other people do. So I'm going to make my own combination. Okay, babes, are you happy?
Very.
Okay, right. 3 eggs, some double cream, sugar. I'll give you the quantities in a second. Some cinnamon, just about 2 cups of milk, some marmalade, the panettone, which is half a panettone. So the ingredients for half a panettone, and some nice melted butter. I've used the melted butter maybe just under 70-80 grams. So I don't want to exaggerate too much butter. Butter makes you put on weight. And you keep telling me that you want to lose weight. You don't even have to lose weight, my darling. You're perfect.
Shut up and get on with the recipe.
Okay, right. So you take your 3 eggs, you crack them into the bowl. 1. These are from our lovely chickens outside. And I forgot to mention, yeah, I've got some vanilla essence, which I'm going to add to that in a second. Sorry. So you get your 3 eggs in there. You get your sugar.
I just want to show that it's actually butter and vanilla essence, which is very different. Anyway.
Okay, I'm going to take 3 eggs. So I'm going to give a tablespoon for each egg, so of sugar, that is. 1, 2, 3. Actually, a little bit more. Don't tell anyone, right? And I'm going to whisk that up slowly. So you're going to beat these eggs up nicely. Get your milk. While you're beating, just slowly pour that in there. Sorry, let me show you nicely. So I'm slowly trickling that in there. So what you call a cold custard. You get that nice and beat up. You want to get nice and airy, so you beat a lot. While I'm beating that up, you can see I've got a nice little bit of air in there. It's nice and bubbly, look. So I'm going to take some cream. I'm going to beat it in there, just to give it that little bit of weight. I don't want to go too much. I've only got, what, that's 250 grams. So I'm doing about half of 250, 125. Okay, I'm going to beat that up nicely. Take my vanilla essence. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
these are those funny little bottles. Yes, you want to get it all in there. Getting it all in there.
You gonna put the whole thing in?
That's it. Okay. Yeah, why not? For flavor. Okay, so I've got that all mixed up nicely. Get your cinnamon, sprinkle it with cinnamon. Maria likes cinnamon.
Oh, yes.
Actually, I'm going to put a bit more. Why not?
You can even put it on top after you've
We
laid.
will put that on top after, because I know you like your cinnamon.
I do.
I'm going to beat that all up again.
Tell them about the tea that I like to drink, and I mix
Oh
the
my
tea.
God, she drinks a tea. So it's a mix of it's a chai tea, and
It's a Christmas tea.
it's called Christmas tea. I think it's a mix of chai and then there's chiodi di garofano, which is cloves, and it's got that strong flavor. So every time she makes tea for both of us, I drink green tea with honey, and that's it. She stirs hers first, and she puts the spoon in mine. So I'm basically drinking
you're
Christmas
ridiculous.
Treat.
You really are.
I'm drinking Christmas treat. So here we go. I'm okay with that now. I'm going to put my whisk down. Take the panettone. As you can see, I've cut it up in big chunks and pieces like that. I'm just going to put them straight in there, yeah? This other bits here, I'll show you what I'll do with that now. I'm going to let that soak in there. Once you get it in there, get it into soak. So you get that all nice in there. So you want to push it down with a spoon. You want to really get that to soak in there. One more bit and then get in there. Okay. So you're nice and you're getting that all soaked in there. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. Right. So get that to absorb for 3 minutes. While that is absorbing, you take your bits, your crusts that you've cut off there. You get a bit of butter in the dish that you're cooking with. There's 2 ways I'm going to do this.
A little brush if you want.
No, it's fine with a little brush if you want. I'm using it very rustically. Taking a little serviette or paper towel, rubbing it around the sides. So now I'm going to take the crust. I'm going to build a little bit of a crust base to it. So these are the darker bits of the panettone, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to put those base pieces in there. I'm going to make it nice and that. Get it all like that. And what's left over, I'm going to break them up. I'm going to put it around the border. You saw me butter up the borders as well.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to border that up with the crusts, get it all in there, push it on there so it kind of sticks to it. The butter, once it's cooked, will unstick it, but it's nice. It'll get nice and crunchy with the butter. So you've got that all lined up in there. You want to get all these little bits in there, even those raisins, those little candied oranges and whatever you have in there. You want to get that all in there. Don't waste it. It's all goodness. Yummy. So we've got at this stage now, you take that last bit of butter and you just basically pour it on the top of that. So you leave another little bit to put it on the top. I think that is long enough. I've left it there. I'm going to get a spoon. And these bits, if you can see, they're almost completely soaked up. I want to get them into that dish.
I'd pour it in if I were you.
I'm actually going to take it in chunks like that.
Okay.
It's easy. I like it. It's nice and gooey. Yummy. Look at that. Look at all that goodness. Wow. That's beautiful. Oh, lovely. And whatever is left in the bowl, the liquid that's left in there, we're going to pour over the top, aren't we? So we're going to get that all.
I think this is the easiest way to do it because we were looking at a few recipes.
Yeah, there's different recipes. I like to change things up and do it the way I want to do it. Get that last bit in there. And before we actually pour that little rest of all that in there, I'm going to get the marmalade. Showed you got some marmalade. I actually got this as a gift for a Christmas gift. Beautiful marmalade. This is local marmalade. Just going to put little dabs of it in there. Every here and there. The marmalade gives you that beautiful orange flavor to it. Right, so that liquid that's left in the bowl there, we're going to just spoon that over the top. Look at that. Lovely. So we're going to get it all nice and soaked in there. You're not going to waste none of that, are we? All that cinnamon flavor. And that is going to soak up in there all beautiful. The last drop, every drop in there. Right, so that butter that is left over in the pan, you want to just trickle that over the top. So what happens, it gives you that nice little
golden effect
when it all cooks up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And Maria's giving me the cinnamon because she loves her cinnamon. I'm going to give another bit of cinnamon on top there. How's that, baby?
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see if the preheated oven light is off. Yes, and it's ready. I'm going to now put that into the oven. It is, sorry, we put it on 180 degrees. I'm going to put it for 25 to 30 minutes. Let's get that in the oven.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the center of the oven. Get that nice evenly right in the center. Oh. Right, that's in there now. Do you like my Christmas apron? Yeah.
No.
Try to bring some smiles to her today.
No.
She's laughing.
I'm the
about it.
Grinch.
And break it away from the side. Look at that little stick. Beautiful. Okay, so that's quite a big bit, isn't it?
I think that's just going to be my dinner for tonight.
Oh, okay. Some cream in there.
Nice.
Absolutely lovely.
Thanks, Mas.
Welcome.
Thanks so much to all our new subscribers, and we'll see you next week with another video. Ciao, alla prossima.